Oh yeah, it's been a significant amount of time since I last played on Larry's
Yeah.
altogether.
I think maybe the last time I got this map was when I used an offering for it. I think. Got this killer a few days ago, or a couple days ago, but that's still not enough. Oh, and it's Deathslinger or Pyramid Head. Pyramid Head.
Pyramid, yep.
It's right in the main entrance area. I don't know if he's seen any of us yet.
Oh gosh darn it, I walked right into it.
I saw that, unfortunately.
I had my camera turned so I could look backward to see where he was going.
Yeah, he's following you now. Be careful.
No.
And Potato Chips is AFK.
Oh, naturally.
Yeah, she's still standing in the entrance. Fucking Potato Chips. Clown found a gen. I will help him with that.
It's a one-man gen.
Oh, okay,
Alright,
one of those.
alright.
That sucks. I forget that some of these maps have those.
Yeah, those are annoying. That's why I thought I'd get to it real early.
That's not a bad idea.
That's a good strategy. It's if you ever leave a one-man gen for the end game scenario, that's always
Oh, that sucks.
terrible.
Yeah, because then you have to sit and hope that someone gets it for 80 seconds before the killer happens to show up.
I've sprinted all over this place and I've not come across a gen, but I've also not come across Pyramid Head, so that's fine.
That's good.
Oh, I just did.
Oh, that's not good. I keep hearing quick little brief piano strikes alerting me to the fact that he's somewhere near. Oh, okay. Who's... Am I hearing a female voice in the background?
Yeah, that's my girl with my dog.
Oh, okay. I actually thought she was like, Pyramid Head, Pyramid Head. I was like, what the... Okay, I'm very close.
Tommy? Okay, maybe
He
not.
appears to have gone the other direction, at least for now.
He kicked a gen, it looks like.
Ah, shit, I thought he might be coming back. Alright, damn it. Should have taken a better spot. Get me. There you go. Well, that didn't accomplish anything, but I do have more points for having done it.
That's good. And Potato
Yeah.
Chips is still out in the okay, AFK, out in the courtyard or whatever.
Still, oh yeah,
Yeah.
I see her just standing there. That, I hate that shit. Thank you. Alright, oh, yeah, don't run across that stream of red gooey death. I
I'm
guess,
not
yeah,
liking our chances, boys.
yeah, I mean, it's a 3-on-1 to begin with, which is already handicapping us quite a bit.
Yeah.
And it is a tricky map, as much as I do enjoy it. Oh shit, he's right behind you. Oh, wow, I'm glad I didn't get both of us. Yep, saw that coming. Right next to a hook, very convenient.
Convenient for whom?
Oh, for Pyramid Head, that's for sure. I mean, I was like literally like 6 inches away from it.
I'm on basically the opposite end of the map, but I'll come grab you.
I mean, if you want to try.
Yeah.
Clown
You're
is
injured,
close.
I'm not. Plus, I've got borrowed time, so... Oh, wait. Pyramid's over with me, so you're actually good.
Oh, okay. Well, it's good to know. Maybe we can actually heal each other this time, then. Yeah. Oh.
Did you want to do it? I'm not
Yeah, let me get you, because you've been injured this whole time.
Alright.
You at least have a chance. I'm on my last hook, so... I do appreciate the effort, though. Alright, one more person has a chance. I'm almost thinking that I'm just gonna go over and chill with the AFK player, just so that Pyramid Head gets her.
Might as well.
Yeah, I mean, at the very least, either I'll get a protection hit or I'll be safe. I don't know. Who knows? Something will happen. I'll be closer to... Okay, let's see. I'll be able to... Oh, we put you in a cage. Okay.
Yeah.
Oh, you showed up right where I just ran from, interestingly enough. You showed up almost... Wow, that was almost literally exactly where I just was. In fact, it was. That hook I mentioned that I was like 6 inches away from, that now you are... This is the exact same spot to the square foot where I went down before. That's interesting.
Funny.
Yeah. Very odd odds. We should both go over and hang by what's-her-name.
Yeah, I'm gonna heal behind her.
Yeah. At the very least, that's one more
if
target.
I stab myself, you know. How's he to know if it's birds or just us trying to camouflage back here? He won't.
I might even go hide behind one of these things here just to see if he ever gets her. I don't want to screw Clown, because Clown's actually trying to get work done. I just don't feel very confident that we're going to win this match. So
yeah.
I kind of.
You got 4 gens left. You're on Death Hook, and
right.
Me and Clown won't be that far behind. Ooh! Why? Why was he silent?
He was silent? Oh yeah, didn't you say he's got a power that can do that, or a perk or something?
Perk.
Alright, I saw you went down.
Yep.
Pyramid Head presumably has no idea where I am. Oh, Clown's actually by you.
I'm gonna run the opposite direction from Clown and heal myself in a corner.
I think Pyramid Head's either is not aware. He should be. He should hear the birds. Either Pyramid Head doesn't somehow know that this person's AFK, or he's ignoring it. Because I heard his radius, but it went away. When I play as killer, whenever someone gets birds, you hear sequential booms, like someone's blowing a generator. Yeah. And damn it, come get this chick.
I like it.
Maybe I should help you guys. It seems like you're actually getting stuff accomplished. All right, I'll get out, because he's apparently not going after potato chips. I wanted to like potato chips. That's a really cute name.
Yeah.
Okay, someone's injured and walking slowly, and... Okay, yeah, I was gonna say, Pyramid Head's not too far. Oh, he sees me? Or does he? Yep, he sees me. Let's see what happens. he hit the one. Good. He downed potato chips after all.
Good deal.
Yeah. He let her down though. I was hoping he would have went for a hook. Silly that he didn't. That's points for hooking her.
Indeed.
I guess he's not aware of the fact that she's been down, the whole match, not contributing at all, so he maybe thinks that she's gonna get up and be a participant.
Right.
I'm gonna go heal her. Get points for it.
Yeah, might as well.
Yeah, that's what I'm thinking. She's got a fast heal thing as well. Let's see, is this gonna wake you up, or are you still gonna be AFK? She's still AFK.
Of course, of course.
That sucks.
That's the basement right there.
Oh my god, you asshole.
I'm close. I'm just waiting for him to get out of there. Oh, it looks like Pink's close too.
Hey, I didn't realize he
Okay.
was camping.
Yeah, he's on you now, so I can at least get Clown. Oh shit! Now I stepped in
Why
that
would he
stupid.
camp? There's a person who's literally AFK.
Yeah, yeah. There's a victim literally just standing around. Oh shit! He's coming after, I think, me? Not sure.
No.
Oh, someone found a gen.
I just broke a gen.
I'll try to help you until he inevitably shows up. Oh good, it's almost done. Nice.
Hey,
Alright. Do you need healing?
I actually do.
We can... Okay. Oh shit, that's it for Clown.
We're both
We
on
haven't done
death as well.
Yeah. Whereas the one who's AFK hasn't been hooked once.
Yeah, how odd. I didn't realize all I had to do to win the game was not play it.
Yeah, just stand there and don't play. At the very least, she'll get points for having been in the match as long as she has, which is hilarious to me. I mean, it sucks, but it's hilarious.
Alex should have just stayed in queue with us. There's
He
no
should have, now that
reason
you
shouldn't
mention
be in
it,
here.
yeah. Just go in and not take any items.
Yeah.
We'll have to mention that to him next time. Yeah, he has literally nothing to lose. And, well, I mean, it would make our game a little harder, but, you know. Then again... Oh, she came to life! She's moving now!
Well, that's convenient.
Yeah, it is. I wonder if that was on purpose. Oh god! Pyramid Head found me. Go after her. You can hook her now. Someone came running at me with a bird over their head, just a single one, and I'm like, what the? Who's that? There she goes.
Wow.
What a participant!
Alright then.
Sits around for 8 minutes of the game, plays for 30 seconds, and DC's on her first hook. Her first hook! She started a game in which she hadn't even been hooked yet, and there were only 2 gens to do. And she DC'd. Stupid bitch. Well, I'm out.
Roger that.
Yeah, Pyramid Head just... Well, at least I'm assuming so. He walked past a hook that was right by him. I guess he just didn't see it. Yep, there I go.
Well, I'm gonna use this time to grab something to eat. If you guys are still playing in a bit, I should be able to join back.
Alright.
Okay.
Alright, I'll catch you guys later.
Yeah.
Alright, see ya. Well, good luck, Pink. It's all on you. Let's find that damn hatch.
An attempt will be made. It will not be achieved.
Well, yeah, oh, that was good.
Ow! My ass!
Huh. You still have a chance.
It's unlikely, but it's still possible.
Just gotta run. Run and hope.
Gotta find the exits here. There's one.
Oh, you're gonna go for an exit?
I can't go for the hatch. You closed it.
Wait, why can't... Oh, I didn't see him close it. That must have been before I started spectating.
Yeah.
Oh, I'd back off and hide. Although he'll probably be smart enough to check, and he'll probably even hear you as well, but...
Yeah.
There was no way out of that one.
No.
What a jerk. He should have been nice. He saw that no one else was, you know, someone was AFKing the whole time. That's a very selfish jerk-ass killer.
Absolutely.
BizKit69U. Well, I expect no less from BizKit69. You what?
I said I have returned.
Yeah, just in time, too. We had a match against Pyramid Head on Leary's Treatment Center, where someone else joined in your place named Potato Chips, playing as Meg, and Potato Chips was AFK for the whole game, all the way until finally she wasn't, at which point she helped on a gen for like 10 seconds, and got hooked once, and DC'd. Yeah, so she, and at that point there were 2 gens to do, so basically what happened was, on her first hook, she quit a 2-generator game. Yeah. Not only that, but then giving away the like 8-9 minutes of points that she would have accumulated just by being in the match and not even doing anything.
Yep. Oh,
Stupid
man,
whore. Yeah. So so we got killed by I already forgot his name. Biz with Z, BizKit69U.
Okay. Oh shit. Wrong blood choice. I've got potato soup here.
Okay.
It is
Yo.
delicious. It is delicious, but time-consuming as a meal.
Sure. Just like my popcorn, I understand.
Yeah. I will try to. I may be a little more ineffective while playing. I should warn everybody.
Well, we were actually just we were entertaining the idea of you just even being in the match with us, like that Meg just was, because at the very least. Yeah, like if you join the match and don't bring any items with you or offerings or anything, you literally have nothing to lose. You'll just be AFK in the match and just accumulate points for being in it. And our game will be a little bit more difficult, but if nothing else, you'll still be in it with us. So I mean, whatever.
What was I gonna say? Where's Clown?
He just left after that last match. Said that he'd probably be back in a bit.
Yeah, he had to eat.
Oh, okay. So. Okay,
Oh, is that what he said?
Yep.
Okay, so we can't switch. No Valheim tonight then. Okay.
Wait, what about Valheim?
Well, I said no Valheim. No Valheim tonight. That's what I said.
Oh, why is that?
Well, we can't leave Clown hanging.
Oh, Clown's got it too. Oh, okay. I'd forgotten. I thought it was me, you, and Pink, and just the
he
three of
doesn't-
us.
If he had it, it wouldn't be a problem because we could all swap over to that. It's that we don't want to leave
I don't.
him out in the dust.
Oh, I
I
gotcha. I see what you're saying. I see. I misunderstood. I mean, we can, and just say, fuck him. We don't really like him. I mean, right? I mean, I'm not the only one who can't stand the guy, right?
Right.
I mean, come on.
He
Now's
just kind of runs
time
the
to admit
forum
it.
for us, you know. But aside from
Yeah.
that, you, why?
Shows up and makes stupid comments from time to time,
Right.
acts like we give a shit.
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Hey guys, I'm Clown. Honk. Haha. Yeah, that didn't get old 20 years ago. Just like my fucking avatar. Oh look, it's the Undertaker! Yay! Here he is saying some stupid fucking 5-paragraph shit again. No, I like Clown. Very. What 5 paragraphs of doom? Only when I'm really passionate about the subject, or trying to be very descriptive. Usually, if I make a quick joke or something, that'll only be like a sentence long.
Yeah.
Like when I slammed, I gave Muda the fierce burn about being a Boston jackoff the other day. That's what he gets for insulting the fact that I come from Wisconsin, which he knows that I do, but he said Ohio or Idaho or something. I think he said Idaho. He was like, yeah, well, you're from Idaho or some fucking shit. Like, yeah, well, you're from Boston, so no wonder you don't know anything, dumbass.
You should say he's from New York.
I should have, actually. That would have been funny.
Listen here, you New York motherfucker.
Jersey, that's even worse.
Oh yeah.
That's what I hear.
The literal armpit of New York.
I've heard that. Poor Jersey. I mean, even the
Like,
people who come out of Jersey.
Geographically, it's the armpit of New York.
I don't really remember anyone from. I think the Angry Video Game Nerd is from Jersey, and I don't remember him saying anything really negative about it. But he doesn't talk a lot about his pride. He doesn't talk about a lot of things actually when he's not like he has a podcast now, which I guess is somewhere along the line. This is not even him. Just in time. Podcasts went from something that was literally an audio thing that you'd put on like the Apple Store as something you'd listen to on an iPod, hence the term podcast. But now everyone does it on YouTube and everywhere else, and now they do it. The Angry Video Game Nerd and his nasty scumbag underlings, and they call it a podcast. And it's like, okay, so whatever. They just sit around and discuss things and tape themselves, whatever. And I have not watched any because I'm loath to do so. But everyone who has says that it's terrible because the scumbag underlings are constantly saying uninteresting things and interrupting each other, and James just kind of sits there and just like kind of nods and occasionally goes, yeah, yeah, and it's like, yeah, he's I don't know, I don't like the guy anymore. But anyway, how did I get onto that? Oh yeah, just talking about Jersey. He hasn't said much about Jersey or much else about most other things. I think Kyle. I'm sorry, not Kyle. Kevin Smith. I don't know how he feels about Jersey. He's got a boner for Canada for some reason. I know that.
Because you can smoke weed.
I was about to make that same joke.
That's probably honestly all it is.
I'm joking.
Oh, are you serious? Has he said that? He said he loves Canada for that reason?
It was a serious guess. I don't know if he has.
Oh, okay.
Kevin Smith.
Yeah, no, I just know that he used to like be a decent filmmaker who accidentally made a couple of really pretty good movies, and then he just decided to give that up and make a bunch of increasingly shittier movies. And he just half the like. I think 3 or 4 of the last movies he's made take place in Canada, and they have stupid Canadian jokes, and he thinks that's like the most hilarious thing. The fact that there are a lot of moose in Canada, he thinks that's funny. He thinks it's hilarious that everyone in Canada is a hockey fan, and it's like no one, he loves the show Degrassi Junior High, which I guess is a Canadian show, and it's like no one thinks that's funny. No one thinks just Canada being Canada is funny, except for you. And it seems like he's putting in Canadian references in all of like literally like the last 3 or 4 movies he's made. He's actually, I think he's finishing a movie that I think he's called the Canuck Trilogy, because again, Canada, it's so funny. And I don't know. And then he made the movie Yoga Hosers, which is about, he put his daughter and Johnny Depp's daughter, because he's buddies with Johnny Depp now. So he nepotistically made a movie about the two of them being in Canada and being hockey players, and they fight against Nazi bratwursts from Canada. It speaks for itself. I'm done talking.
Canada Nazis? I hate Canada Nazis.
Yeah, I fucking hate Canada Nazis.
Oh man, speaking of movies, I got another thing to hold a grudge against you motherfuckers for stopping me from enjoying. Because now...
Blues Brothers?
No. Right now, Death Becomes Her is playing it on the TV in the living room, and that is a movie I've always wanted to watch.
That's a random choice.
Well, it sounds fun.
Bruce Willis, Meryl Streep,
Goldie Hawn.
Goldie Hawn. Is it Goldie Hawn and Meryl Streep, or just Goldie Hawn?
Both.
Okay. I forgot about Goldie Hawn, which I tend to do.
But I was only in there for a little bit, but the movie starts off with like a flash forward, and Goldie Hawn is in a fat suit. And I was thinking, boy, is there any more ironic example of special effects than that?
Well, they could put her daughter in a fat suit. Her daughter's like, I don't know, she weighs about as much as a skeleton missing a few bones, and her figure, it matches. Poor Kate Hudson, she's so gross.
You can't see it, but there's actually a chain adjoined Kurt Russell's back whenever they go out in public to make sure she doesn't go away in the wind.
Now, Kate Hudson is the daughter of Goldie Hawn and who? Not Kurt Russell, but someone else, and I don't know who. I guess it doesn't matter.
I don't know. I always forget that Kate Hudson is Goldie Hawn's kid. The only Russell Hawn kid that I'm always aware of is Wyatt.
I hear of his existence from time to time, and he does. I don't know if he does minor acting or if he plays sports or does he? He does acting.
He was big in the headlines last year because in that Falcon and Winter Soldier show Marvel did, he was the fake Captain America, and everybody was praising him for it.
Okay. That may have been where I heard about him, because I've heard about him before that. He actually, Kurt Russell discusses his kids, or at least that kid, probably in particular, playing hockey or whatever when they were growing up or something like that. So I was familiar with his existence, but then I do remember that something popped up about him recently, so I'm probably thinking of that. I probably, excuse me, heard about it through you guys on the forum or something.
Yeah.
Yeah, that would make sense.
Well, it was making headlines because there was a particular episode that ended with him losing his fucking shit and murdering someone while in the Captain America costume with the Captain America shield.
Oh.
And the episode ends on this brilliant shot of him standing with a grimace on his face, and he's holding the Captain America shield, and it's
There's blood on it.
Splattered with blood. Yeah.
Nice.
Because that show was awesome, wasn't it, Pink? When it was doing right.
Yeah, when it was firing on all cylinders, it was very, very good.
Yeah, and Wyatt Russell was a big part of that. The fake Captain America was probably the best part of the show.
That's interesting because very minor, doesn't really amount to much, but Kurt Russell played a superhero in the movie Sky High.
Yeah, he
Michael
did.
Myers.
Both of them have been in Marvel because Kurt was the villain of Guardians 2.
Oh, of course, I forgot about that as well.
Well, I shouldn't say villain. Well, it's complicated.
Oh, well, I'm glad actually because interesting. I don't know. My understanding is that he's the less I know, the better. Because someday I'll probably get around to watching it.
It's a fun movie, but it's a bit doofy. It's not. I won't say.
Well, the first one was too.
What I'll say is, it's smarter. The smart parts are smarter, and the dumb parts are dumber.
Okay, that actually makes sense.
Yeah, wouldn't you say, Pink, that Guardians 2 is a movie of high highs and low lows?
Yeah, absolutely.
Like, Guardians 2 has by far the best emotional beats of any of the Marvel movies. At the same time, all of its jokes are just, like, childishly stupid.
I certainly would have expected the high emotional beats. That's interesting. I mean, the first one started on a high emotional beat, but then it wasn't really, emotional beyond that. At least I didn't interpret it that way.
Guardians 2 takes that and runs with it for all of the members of the group.
Yep.
Oh, okay. Oh, well, I do remember, and that probably explains why when I saw the trailer for it back in the theater before I ever saw the first one, I saw that the characters in like a group therapy session, I guess.
No,
No?
that's not it.
There's a part where Drax is like, that was funny. They totally
Yeah, I know
got
what
to the
you're
bone.
talking about,
Like
yeah.
me, do me. That's all I know.
Yes, they're sitting around on Kurt Russell's spaceship, and Kurt Russell has this woman that he treats like a pet, and her special thing is that if she touches someone, she can feel their emotions.
Oh, I see. Okay, yeah, it read as a therapy session, but that makes sense.
And what happens is she's touching Chris Pratt's character as he's like looking at Zoe Saldana, right? Like the Mantis says something. The lady says something along the lines of, "You wish to copulate with this woman. I see." And of course, Pratt just goes, "No, no!" And Drax loses his shit, starts screaming his head off, laughing and saying, "You must be so embarrassed." You me.
Yeah, that's what I remember for sure. Yeah.
That's probably the funniest joke in the whole movie, honestly.
Oh, that's kind of sad then, actually. Because I liked it. I mean, I was hoping. I mean, that was again before I even saw the first movie. And I thought that was actually pretty funny. Oh, great!
Yep, I'm dead.
Fucking lame. I don't know why he didn't do that to me. He downed me already.
He had to get evil within 3, I think.
I thought he downed me in one shot.
3.
Well, here I go. I'm right there, Mike. Go ahead and get me. There you go. Fuck it, I'm not even gonna wiggle. I just assume move on from this stupid match. Go ahead.
Oh, man. I'm trying to remember if there have to be a couple funnier jokes in that movie. I feel like there's one that, like, got me to laugh out loud in the theater. Do you remember, Pink?
There had to have been at least a couple. I've not seen it since I saw it in theaters, so I'm not completely familiar with all the funnies of that film. I remember in the really early parts of the film, as I'm being chased by Michael, maybe? Yeah. And the early parts, there's that moment where Kurt Russell is out on his spaceship and Drax looks out the window, and when he meets Kurt Russell in person, he's like, I thought you were tiny. Because of the perspective.
Yeah. Yeah, right. As they're going, but what the fuck? As Kurt Russell is flying by, Drax says, "I see a tiny man riding on a spaceship."
Yeah, that's it. That's it.
And Rocket says, "He's not tiny. He's just far away, Drax."
You idiot.
I'm fucking with Michael so much that he's actually walking away from me. I'm just ready to I'm ready to throw the match, and so I'm chasing him. I'm literally chasing him. He keeps looking back. I just started running like through him and around him and all this other shit to try and fuck with him, and he's literally just going away. This is what happens, motherfucker, when you kill people instantly and you get people who just don't even want to play anymore. No, you come back here. Anyone who can follow my aura, that's where Michael is. No, you come here. I'm gonna stand right in front of
Yeah.
While you're in a locker.
That's the only counter.
I hadn't thought of that. No, no. You get me, get me. Get me, damn it, get me. Look at how annoying I'm being.
This poor Jake. He has no idea what's going on. Actually, don't heal me, because I don't want to be killed.
Don't
I
heal
said
you?
don't.
Yeah, he'll nori him if you pick him up.
Yeah.
He'll nori him.
Oh, okay. I will act like I'm trying to.
Be careful that you don't actually do it. Goodbye, Jake.
He's. Oh shit! Oh, there goes Jake. Okay. Well, I'm gonna run away then to get out of this situation.
Sounds good, sounds good.
Jake, feed.
Alright, I'm just gonna... Okay, so he eventually got you.
Yeah.
Alright, then
I'm gonna
run
kill
back.
myself on hook. Don't get me. I'm killing myself on hook. Go find
I'm not.
Okay, good.
Well, actually, wait, no, fuck it. Let him put you back on the hook. I want my points.
Sir, I did not want to be moored today.
Yeah. Now
You'll die either way.
That doesn't mean I want to be murdered.
Yeah, but I get points for your murder. It works
Screw
out.
you, man.
My points are more important than your dignity. You go right back into the locker again. That's what he probably doesn't know. Oh, maybe he does.
Not
no,
happening.
he doesn't. He apparently doesn't know.
Yeah, screw you, pal.
Okay. Well, I'll let it go then. I'll run away like, okay, oh shit, oh no, he's gonna get me. I got my points regardless. I got my safety points.
Good deal, good deal.
I did the safety dance.
Yeah!
Yeah, that worked out. See, you didn't get more, and I got my my extra 25%.
I like it.
And I'm gonna go and just offer myself to die. I think he's well aware of the fact that he got me down right away, and I spent the whole match slugged. Is he gonna farm with me now?
There are 4
Sorry.
generators left to be done. Don't bother kicking gens if there's 1 survivor left and 4 gens.
I think he knows from all the pestering I did to him that I'm not gonna bother trying to do them.
Oh, hatch down below.
I heard the hatch.
He's going to close the hatch. He's trying to find it before you do.
He might be trying to direct me to it. Hard to say. Where the hell is it?
Over at the basement.
Oh, there it is right there.
Yeah.
Or no, it's... Oh.
Take
There
it.
it is.
Take it. Just take it.
There we go. Okay, well he wants me to take it. I was giving him an honest chance.
I'll give him a GG because he was nice at the end, and then followed by a man, Tombstone needs nerfed. I'm gonna go put this potato soup dish in the sink and get some water in it. I'll be back real quick.
Okay.
Sounds good. Sounds good. I wasn't even paying attention to the offerings. He had.
Yeah.
I should have known.
Did you see that he said that he was laughing his ass off?
Yeah.
That's actually pretty cool. See, sometimes when you just dick around, it actually winds up going well.
Indeed.
You know, cause once, were you Nancy or was someone else?
I was Nancy.
You were Nancy, okay. I could, oh yeah, that's right, you were the person I got off the hook at the end there who wanted to die. Yeah, when you got me off the hook there, and then Michael showed up right behind us, at first I just tried to block to make sure that he didn't get you, but then he didn't swing at all, you took off, and then he just kind of stood there for a second, so I was like, just hit me already, he just hit me, and I literally just started, like, legit running through him, back and forth, and then doing circles, and just I just ran around like a lunatic, and he kept kind of like trying to look around, like what's going on? What are you doing? Like, where are you? And then eventually he just started walking away, and then I just chased after him, and then he left, and I just wouldn't leave him alone after that. And apparently that was enough to amuse him enough and to give me the free win.
I guess so.
Yeah, or I guess free escape, however you want to look at it. But that was pretty funny. I have to admit, from my side,
Yeah.
that was actually pretty amusing to watch.
Yeah.
Why did you? I was semi just fucking around. Why did you not want to be Moried so bad? Why was that? Like, does something happen if you get Moried? Like, you lose, like would it have been detrimental if you got
I don't think
Moried?
so. I don't think.
Oh,
was.
okay.
I just wanted to deny him the pleasure.
I see. Okay. Ultimately, it did work out that way then, so I'm glad. But yeah, I in my mind I was just sitting there thinking, well, but I can make points off of this. I can get like an extra like 5,000 points or whatever if I get you off the hook. Screw that. But yeah, sorry. Next time I'll be more considerate.
Oh, not a problem. Not a problem.
Okay, Pink, I have a Dead by Daylight expert question. How do Deliverance and Renewal interact?
Honestly, I've been wondering the same thing.
Well,
And
we're gonna see tonight.
all right, yeah, because I've never been able to tinker around with that. Because Adam's the only one who has Deliverance at the moment, because he's only at level 30. I've not unlocked his Teachable. And I don't believe I have a. Which one is it? It's not called Babysitter anymore because it's on the wrong character.
Oh, Guardian.
Guardian. I don't have Guardian on the Adam either.
Well, it's Renewal is what you're looking for. Renewal is the one where when you get unhooked, you're broken, but then you heal yourself.
Oh yeah, Second Wind Renewal, whatever they're calling it.
So,
Babysitter is the
just to fill
hook
in,
perk, yeah.
Mike.
Yeah. Oh, go ahead, W. Yeah.
Deliverance is, of course, the Adam perk where he unhooks himself if he has successfully unhooked someone else before. And Renewal is the perk where if you heal someone before, then whenever you get unhooked, you're broken for 28 seconds, and then after the 28 seconds pass, you fully heal back to normal.
Oh.
The thing I'm wondering is, Renewal makes you broken for 28
Yeah,
seconds and heals you,
Right.
but Deliverance makes you broken for 100 seconds after getting unhooked.
I would assume the broken status would overlap. They would run concurrent.
Like, what I'm wondering is, will Deliverance block Renewal from kicking in until, like, after 100 seconds?
Oh man, like Pink said, I don't know. That's a tough one. Every time they make a new perk, they have to, or at least presumably, you know, it's in their best interest to try to make sure that the perk will work properly when used with any other perk. So I don't know. Pink, can you think of any example of perks that do directly interfere with one another?
Not really interfere. There are a lot that are similar to the Deliverance and Second Wind situation we have here, where oh, nice.
Oh, there's Clown.
Meg has her Quick and Quiet, which can also overlap with Kate's Dance With Me, which can also overlap with Jane's Head On, which can also overlap with the Inner Strength.
See, this is the crazy thing. I'm good at this game and I know a lot about it. I've been playing it the longest, but Pink here is a walking encyclopedia of the perks of this game, and that's a very useful resource to have at one's disposal.
Yeah.
I don't know half. Fuck that. I don't know a fifth of the perks like you do. I don't play them all. I play like 4 to 8 perks at any given time. So yeah. So he's definitely the guy to ask for this kind of shit.
We got the double Adam set up here, twinsies.
Right?
Oh, I just now noticed it was under my blood web, so I couldn't see that. And I continue to... Go ahead.
At some point, we have to do twin magic.
Yeah!
That would be funny if you
I'll
could
take your
actually
place
pull
on
it
the
off.
hook. They'll never know.
Yeah, just literally hook the other guy without the killer being involved.
Yeah.
I'll hop on, you get off. Okay.
God damn it, I did not need to be reminded of the fucking Bellas.
Yeah, I mean, honestly...
Hey, they weren't so bad once they got together with wrestlers who were better than they were.
But that was, like, from their debut forward.
Well,
Yeah.
They were never
no, I don't mean
they were worse there.
I don't mean wrestling wrestlers who were better than they were, because they were doing that pretty well constantly. I mean fucking wrestlers who were better than they were.
Oh, well, they were doing that since their debut. That doesn't change my response.
I mean, the thing here is that I think, like, you might not have heard about was around 2014, 2015, when one of the Bellas got with Daniel Bryan, the other Bella got with Cena.
Cena, yeah.
Both of
And
them
then their
started
stupid
imitating-
reality show.
Yeah,
Oh, they
both of
started
them started-
imitating their guys. Is that what they did?
Yeah, and not only that, Nikki got a lot more buff, which made it where they couldn't do twin magic anymore, because Nikki was obviously way bigger than Brie.
Sure.
They
That's
both-
his nice way of
they
saying
both-
she got new boobs.
That
Well,
too.
That
Gross.
too, yes.
Big
But they
boobs on a
also-
buff woman who's like got the figure of a paper tube that's inside of a toilet paper roll is very unattractive to me. They had no figures. They were literally just a tube, each of them.
How
I
the
never got
fuck
the
did
appeal.
that show like last so goddamn long? Like when I first heard
money.
about it, I was like, okay, this is gonna be annoying for like 2 or 3 years, and then it just got season after fucking season.
It lasted longer than 2 or 3 years.
Much
Yeah, I
longer. It might be
I didn't think it
going
lasted like 3.
on to this very day.
Oh
Yeah, I
God!
think it still is.
Yeah,
The Bellas have their own spin-off show from that.
Yeah. And
Why
Miz
did-
and Maurice got their own spin-off show as well.
Yeah.
At least the Miz is interesting, but even still, I'm totally alone in this. The whole I've said this to so many people so many times, so you guys have probably already heard this rant. I'll make it really short. Why would anyone care so much about the life of someone just because they're famous? Regardless of what they do, regardless of what they're famous for, if all you're doing is watching their daily life, who gives a shit? Let's say, for example, that I love Nikki Bell. Let's just lie and say, oh, I love her. I want to see a show about her. I love her hypothetically because she's a wrestler. So why do I care about what she does when she's not wrestling?
Well, they don't ever real show like the real reality. What they show.
Oh no, I'm sure they don't.
Yeah,
Yeah,
that's what
I'm
I
sure
was
it's all
talking about.
manufactured. Yeah. But
If
then
you
what are
think
you
about it,
watching
like-
it for though? Like what makes them any more interesting or watchable than like the Real Housewives of LA or whatever? You know what I mean?
Here's the funny thing is, like, my mom watched it for like the first 2 seasons because like it was kind of like, at least from her perspective, an insight into the wrestlers backstage and what kind of personalities they'd have, because that is interesting for a lot of people. What are celebrities like in real life? But more so than that, I don't think that there was very much kayfabe in those shows, which I think would have also been very interesting to a lot of people, because I think they do just straight up break kayfabe on those shows. Correct me if I'm wrong.
Yep.
But I mean, does the show actually have anything to do with wrestling? I mean, isn't it just like them at home, just like, oh, hey, look, today we're going to, I don't know, get our dog groomed?
No, a lot of the time when I was walking in there and I was passing by watching, it would be them actually practicing at the gym or practicing matches.
Oh, okay.
Or,
Well, I would still hate it, but if it's wrestling related, then at least that's more sensible to me than something where it's like for example, the Hogan show. I'm guilty of watching that for like the first season, which was like, I don't know, like 10 episodes or whatever, and then I realized I despise his family. Every single one of them is like nastier than the other one. They're all completely disposable creatures, and I hate Hogan. That's how I first started to learn. Man, maybe not first, but that's when I started to realize I really, really don't like this guy. And the show's only real connection to wrestling ever was when, like, occasionally, like, goofball friend nobody Brian Knobbs came to visit, and hijinks ensue. And other than that, it was like fucking the Hogans fighting their neighbors over, like, they had too many pets or something. It's like, what? Who cares? My next door neighbor could be going through the same thing. It wouldn't be any more interesting just because one of them's a wrestler. What's the difference? What their background is?
Thing is that it's like it's not even real.
Oh no, not at all.
Like at that point in Hogan's life, everything was fucking falling apart, and we didn't see any of that.
Yeah, what I learned after the fact, he would never admit what you just said, but what I learned after the fact is that they started to segue the show into being all about Brooke, which I think was probably his plan all along. The whole, my weird touchy-feely little daughter, I want to help her get a career, just like when he was on the phone talking to Nick in jail. Yeah. In fact, I think they even gave her a spinoff, and I think it got canceled. I don't know.
With both Hogan and Ozzy Osbourne, I think the idea behind the reality shows was these are not normal people. These are not rational people. Here's
with the Osbournes, that actually kind of. Yeah.
An alien wearing a human skin.
Right. Sharon. Yeah.
With Hogan, it wasn't even a human skin. It was an alien wearing a hot dog skin.
Yeah, right. Wearing a suit of hot dog leather, old hot dog leather. What's kind of interesting to me, and probably only me, is that my distaste for reality TV actually goes back to when it first technically became a thing, which was with Survivor back in the year of 2000. I remember that was a brand new thing where the concept was, we're going to take whatever it was, 16 people, we're going to put them on an island, and we're going to see how they do. And I thought, like, they hyped the hell out of it, but I was not, like, directly, like, in tune with the hype. I just knew the concept, and I knew that it was being hyped, and it was going to be a big thing. And again, I watched the first season of that, and I remember thinking, this was so not even at all what I thought it was going to be. It is overly produced, it's super slick, they've got a camera crew following around the whole time, they're doing talking head interviews to the audience. I thought this was literally going to be, like, a show they have now, which is called Naked and Afraid, where they literally put people on an island, and they just let them try to fend for themselves until they get, like, so close to death that they have to quit. You know, Survivor wasn't saying anything about Survivor. Was, let's play games to eliminate each other. And it's like, what is reality about this? There's nothing real. Like just because it's not a scripted sitcom doesn't mean it's reality. And like ever since then, the dam broke, and reality TV has never stopped, and I've hated it ever since.
No, like the last 10 years, like everyone except for the Kardashians pretty well got wiped out. Like,
I wouldn't know, but I'm glad. That's good.
Yeah, that's what I was. Yeah, that's a good point.
I think Kardashians are even wrapping it up. Like,
oh God, I hope so. I so hope so. They're the obviously it goes without saying they're the worst possible example. Famous for being fucking famous.
Like, I think the closest thing there is to reality TV nowadays is RuPaul's, and RuPaul's is explicitly from the get-go a thing of, this is not about reality, this is about a bunch of people just being 100% flaming and how...
Yeah, that one's a little bit different. I haven't watched it, and I wouldn't. It's not my thing in any way, shape, or form, but I can appreciate that because RuPaul strikes me as a decent guy, girl, whatever, you know, he wants to, obviously, clearly he is like, wait, who do we have? Pyramid Head or Deathslinger?
Pyramid
Head. Pyramid Head.
RuPaul's is supposed to be a drag.
Right. Well, that was actually going to be the second thing I said.
Guy, yeah.
Yeah, which is, oops, sorry. He's going to be coming up here now.
Yeah.
You know, I can respect RuPaul because he is a guy who has spent decades as really kind of like the original, you know, cross-dresser. Obviously not the original, but the original famous one. He goes back decades and decades. And I can respect that show because at least it's for a specific type of person. I'm sure that there are a lot of gay, trans, cross-dressing, whatever type of people who love seeing a show that they can, like, guilty pleasure, totally, you know, get all, whatever, you know, totally flamingly happy about, whatever. No joke intended. I think that literally, you know, there's a market for that. Whereas just taking a random person who is a celebrity for just any random reason and then just giving them a show just because of that, like that, I think is stupid. At least the RuPaul thing, that's focused on a specific audience for whom there is not a lot of television devoted to them.
Ooh, he sees us. No, he doesn't. Oh.
False alarm.
Well, his pyramid head. So I was on the opposite side of the wall from him, and I saw him stick his great knife in the ground. I was like, oh, he's gonna do the thing. He didn't
that
do the thing.
thing. They're always so fucking good at that thing too. That's one of the reasons why I want to start playing him next, because it seems like he can do that like with complete accuracy.
Darn it, that should not have hit.
He's like Spirit, where it's harder than it looks.
It is, but
it
he's
seems
still
like
a very
it would
fun
be.
killer.
Yeah, he's a really fun killer to play, but you're going to miss your first couple shots because you don't aim with the right stick like you think, you aim with the left stick.
Shenanigans.
Oh, that sounds super awkward.
He can't move when he's got his little knife in the ground stance. He can't move backwards or sideways. He can only move forwards and turn.
All right, now I have to call you there. Of all people in the world, the fact that you called it his little knife, I'm a little ashamed of you, W. I'm a little disappointed in you.
You should know it's
Oh,
a big ass knife. Come on.
That's
now.
not his little knife, man. Come on, you know that's the great knife. You of all people know that. Total silence. I'm just giving you shit because you're a Silent Hill 2 fan like I am.
No, it's fine. I was silent because it was me and Pyramid Head were doing a little bit of the
Oh, okay. I'm right by him. Someone's caged. I'm right next to him.
That's me. He's good at faking the, like, usually you can tell when he's about to go for a little ground wave shot by when he sticks his knife in the ground. This one does not do that. This Pyramid Head is good at faking you out. He sticks the knife in the ground, then pulls out and smacks.
I didn't know you could do that. So you can stick the knife in the ground to start the animation of that special attack, and then fake it. You could bluff. Oh.
Yeah.
How would one, you know, having never played Pyramid Head, how do the mechanics of that work? Do you just like let go of a button or something?
Yeah.
How does someone die already? Pink, what happened?
I unhooked Pink in a spot. It wasn't terribly unsafe. It wasn't safe either, and he paid the price for my mistake.
Oh. Oh, shit. We've got this weird-ass silent Pyramid Head again, I see.
I don't mean to alarm anyone, but I have the pebble.
Good deal, good deal. Give me save.
I'm getting out of here. I don't want to be close to that when that goes off.
Like a bomb.
Pink, like I mentioned the other day, I was playing a match with someone, just a stranger, and I was killer, and I saw them from profile. I went around a corner, they apparently weren't aware I was behind, and I saw them, they were ducked down, and it was the cutest thing. It was a female, I think it might have even been Jane, I'm not sure who it was. And they were ducked down, and I saw the little toss animation, and I saw the explosion like 20 feet away or whatever. It was the cutest thing, because it was like so ineffectual. It was like, I just saw W do it. That is so stupid. It is so fucking stupid. I mean, if it was just a pebble.
From behind, because like he did a half circle around me with that red shit.
Yeah.
Yeah, and you know what happened? Pyramid Head came around to get the pebble, and he got me.
Yeah,
He came around the long way. And damn it, he got me with the very edge of that stupid power, which apparently goes 10 miles. This sucks.
But it doesn't go in either direction. You just gotta you gotta juke it to the side.
Yeah.
Outrun it.
That is, yeah, I definitely just learned that the hard way. Basement.
Uh-oh.
That's
First
not good.
hook, so take your time, but yeah, it's not good.
The crazy thing about the pebble is it doesn't just make a sound detonation, it also places scratch marks around.
Oh, it does? I didn't know that either. You know, call this just a bias, because I obviously have one. Silent Hill 2 is one of the greatest games ever made in the history of existence. I can't get mad at Pyramid Head. I think that what just happened to me was cheap, but it's Pyramid Head, and I just can't get mad at the guy.
It was not cheap. That's just the way.
No, it was, because what happened was, well...
It happened to you, that's what happened.
I mean, it was cheap that if you...
Dog stick, motherfucker.
It was on the heel of one of my feet. I could great. Just do it and get it. Oh, yeah, get it done with. Just hook me again. I don't care. But yeah, when he did the thing, like literally, like I heard it, I knew it was coming, whatever, and I had nowhere to go because I was running through the entrance door of the shack, so I couldn't go left and right. And it literally hit like the back of one of my heels. It was like so close. It was like, oh, really? Like next time I have to make sure it doesn't nick one of my toes. That's what made it cheap.
Well, I don't. You definitely shouldn't blame him for the hip.
I don't blame him. I don't blame him. No, not at all. I'm just saying that it was a cheap hit. Just like, you know, Alex. I'm sorry, not Alex. Soon, you know what he was right. Pink. I'll get one of you guys' names right. You know, just like when Pink's running around and you know he's getting in situations where he should properly be able to jump through a window or whatever, but then it doesn't work and he gets hit and it's like, okay, well that was a little bit of bullshit. It was like that, except Pyramid Head, instead of getting hit through the window, here he is.
Run, do not walk, run! Okay, well...
Are you serious? There's no way out of this. Are you kidding me?
Way to waste me bothering to help you, asshole!
What could I have done? What could I have done? Run where? With one hit and you behind me healing me and Pyramid Head coming behind you, thus blocking me into the corner, where am I gonna run to?
Alex took the hit for you. You
I walked around him to just approach
the stairs, but I don't know.
Yeah, at best I would have gotten a little bit of exercise for the day. Are you kidding me? There was no way out of that. I appreciated that you came down to help. Dude, there was no way out.
At the very least, you would have distracted him from hitting me.
You were the one who was closest to him. You already started running, and then he started getting on you, so I just walked up and I'm like, fuck it, I'll just walk over to the hook. There ain't nowhere to go.
It's
over.
over.
It's a team game, motherfucker.
W, look at this match. 4 gens. Shut up. Are you serious? Look at how we've all been slaughtered. Well, and you're gonna get on me because I was blocked into a corner and didn't run fast enough to my doom. I was in the corner and you were out. I was the closest to the corner of all of us. You were on my right side, and Pyramid Head came from your behind. Where was I? What was I gonna jump over you?
So blocked in the corner that you could just casually walk out.
Once you got up and Pyramid Head to turn to get you, yes. My walking slow did not in any way impede Pyramid Head's ability to get you. I got out of that. You guys were blocking me! You were healing me! You were on my right side. My left side was a wall.
I stopped healing you when your Pyramid Head came in and he smacked me.
Where was I gonna go? He came in and came right around you. How could what was I gonna jump under his skirt and get behind him and run up the stair? Where was I gonna go?
Slowly.
Because I knew I was gonna die. What?
I want another button combination to go under the skirt and through.
There was literally, I'm on my second hook. One touch of anything is gonna kill me. I was flanked by a wall on my left, W on my right. Pyramid Head comes around. I'm in the process of saying, here he comes. Pyramid Head comes around. I am now the leftmost object in a corner. Pyramid Head is on the right. W jumps up to run. I don't, because I know I'm gonna die. And Pyramid Head turns to go after W. But because he turns to go after W and doesn't just stay in the corner and hit me, I'm the bad guy because I didn't run, sparing myself 10 extra seconds of life. I'm gonna post that later.
I took the hit. I took the hit, so he was distracted.
He would have turned right around and got me. I was on my second hook with 4 gens left. What was I going to do?
We were both down there. If we both ran, he couldn't get both of us.
He easily could have turned right around and gotten me. After he got you, he easily could have chased me back up the stairs. I'm not faster than he is.
Any game now against the fucking ultimate pro killer of all time that beats God at Dead by Daylight. You want to just lay down and hook yourself at the start of
If I'm on my second hook while injured in front of the killer in the corner, yeah. Yes.
While there's someone else in the room and you've already slipped past him?
What? Who slipped past who? Pyramid Head was between the two. I walked past him when he was hitting you, knowing that I A, couldn't save you, and B, couldn't get away. What were my options? What? Honestly, tell me what the outcome was that you expected out of me. Was I gonna win the game for us?
I should have walked the stairs.
And good lord, how far was I gonna get before he got me? Seriously.
Well, either he stops to kill me and put me on a hook, and even if he just slugs me, that still takes time for you to get out of the killer shack and run off into the woods. Or alternatively, he goes after you, ignores me, I run up the stairs after you, and I get out into the woods while he kills you.
And you really think that those were all more likely than him just hitting both of us while we were both there crammed into a corner that he flanked us behind?
Yes, because I don't get upset whenever a hitbox fuckery happens.
I wasn't upset. I just knew I was gonna die, so I accepted it. You're the one who's upset. I'm fine with what happened. It's like, all right, whatever. I lost.
You give up too easy. I don't want you to give up too easy.
I gave up because I was dying and on my second hook in the basement with a killer who had just downed me there 5 seconds before and was about to do it again while trapped in a corner, unable to get out because two people, including the killer, were blocking my way. I made a split-second decision, like, fuck it, I'm just gonna walk. You were on my right side, healing me. Your side was open to the basement, not mine.
The moment I saw him come in, I got off you, he hit me, I ran to the other side of the basement room, and he turned to go after me, ignoring you while you walked into the hook.
I didn't know that he was gonna go after you instead of me. I just figured, okay, well, here's Pyramid Head, we're both gonna go down, I'm just gonna take the hook, because why bother wasting my time acting like I'm gonna get away when we both know I wasn't going to?
You could have
It's not
away.
like, I couldn't. If he were hooking you, I could have gotten away. All he did was hit you, and then he turned right around to hit me, just as I expected.
Well, he wouldn't have been able to hit you if you had run instead of walked.
He could have turned right back around and come up and hit me halfway up the stairs. I would not have been able to get out of the shack and deep into the woods somewhere across the map like what you said. No way. No, you know that's not true.
Well, if he would have turned around and saw that you weren't there, then he wouldn't have stopped to hit you there.
He knew I was there. I was in the corner being healed. He knew.
No,
he would have seen my footsteps going up the stairs.
Right, so, okay, he hits me, sees I'm going to the opposite side of the room, turns around, sees you casually walking up to the hook, hits you.
So if anything, you should be happy then that gave you time to get away. You could have run away. When he was hitting me, why didn't you run?
Well, if you hang on, no. If you had run up the stairs and he went after you, that would have given me more time, or alternatively, I would have given you time.
Sure, just like if he hooked you, then I could have maybe gotten up the stairs, because that would have taken longer than him just taking one single swing, which is what he did. He swung at you, turned around, and saw me. If he was focused on you, maybe then I could have gotten up the stairs.
Well, he was trying to keep an eye on both of us, and he wouldn't have been able to keep an eye on both of us if you would run up the stairs instead of bringing out a fucking silver platter, putting yourself on it, tying both your arms in your
I did that because I was done. I figure if anything, he's gonna get me, and then you'll have the chance to get away. You're like the guy the other day who's like, "What a stupid play! What's wrong with you?" Well, it's like, well, you had more of a chance than I did. Be happy that I laid down and died. You could have ran.
Well, you definitely did not make the play that was helpful to me, because you presented yourself in such a way that you weren't.
I didn't make the play that was helpful to you by allowing him to hit me instead?
Yes!
That's new Dead by Daylight logic.
No, it isn't.
Yes, it is.
No, you could have distracted him by.
I was on my second. Okay, so now I was supposed to distract him. I wasn't even supposed to get away. Now I was supposed to have distracted him up the stairs. Then where were you gonna go? Were you gonna find a hidden hatch in the basement to get out through the secret portal? If he gets me on the stairs, then what do? He hits me down on the stairs. Then where do you go?
Well, I run around him while he's grabbing you or something.
Well, let's say he doesn't grab me. Let's say he hits me on the stairs and then leaves me there, like he did to you. Then what chance did you have?
Then you crawl up out of the stairs.
Which again, you're making it to where anything I do somehow would have been an expert play that could have totally avoided any attack from Pyramid Head, which is not true, and you know it's not true.
Well, if you're just like coming at things from the attitude of, well, I'm in
a corner on my second hook, dying with the killer 2 feet away. Of course I know it's over. Of course I know it's over. I
With
was
another
dead!
person in the basement.
Jesus Christ.
What I've gathered from this is that Hank and I are going to have 2 Christmases because Mom and Dad are getting a divorce.
I just figured, all right, he's healing me. Cool. I'm gonna maybe be able to escape. And then we both realized Pyramid Head was coming down. And at that point, yeah, I'll own it, and I'd do it again. It's like, well, there's nowhere for me to go. The killer's right here. Let him just kill me. If anything, at the very least, then he'll kill me instead of W. He chose you first because you were on the outer edge. I was the one who was tighter in the corner. You were the most immediate target. And after he hit you, he immediately turned and hit me. Assuming that I had immediately just quickly slipped out of that corner and ran up the stairs, at best, you would have been hooked, I would have been like right around the shack somewhere, it's still injured, and he would have just came and got me anyway. I couldn't have, where I could have gone. I was injured on my second hook. My game was over. I mean, the killer was right there. He was good. None of us lived. We all got 1 gen in that match.
And from my perspective, what happened was, I'm healing you. I realize I put my ass in the corner, but I've got 2 hits, so if anyone should take a hit from Pyramid Head, it should be me. I change sides. I'm healing you with my ass towards the hooks. Pyramid Head comes in. I stop healing you. I take the hit. I run to the other side of the basement, and I'm like, okay, well, either Pyramid Head goes for me, in which case Mike can go up the stairs and we're good, or Pyramid Head sticks on Mike, in which case I can go up the stairs and we're good. And I figure you're gonna run up the stairs, and I see you walk just directly.
I did. I think I even crawled. I think I just crouch walked. The reason being is because in my mind, and you're free to disagree with this, I just don't understand what it looked like from your perspective. I saw no outcome of me being able to get away. If I did what I did, I'm going down. If I try to go up the stairs, he's gonna follow me. I'm going down. I did not see a situation there. And again, you say I gave up too easy. To be fair, again, let's look at this. I was on my second hook, and I was already injured, and in the basement, and directly in front of the killer. So it's like, how much more could the odds have been against me? You know, I made a play. I thought there's no way of getting out of here. Huh?
You could have been alone in the basement on your second hook with no gens with the killer.
What difference does that make for me as far as my longevity?
Well, Pyramid Head doesn't have a like swing with both arms button where you can get 2 survivors at once.
No, but are you saying that you've never seen a killer get someone down and then turn around and follow someone else for about, I don't know, 11 seconds and down them too?
No, I've seen that. But
I mean, I don't have sprint bursts, you know? I mean, there was no getting out of that. I had nowhere to go. I mean, again, if I knew you had some grand plan, maybe I would have worked with you and tried to execute it, but I didn't. I just saw, okay, well, I'm going down. Let's just make this easy. He might even have sympathy for me, which in my experience sometimes does work. In fact, earlier I played a match that you were gone in, and Pink saw it with his own eyes. I fucked around with Michael Myers, who downed us all right away, and he let me live. You know?
I was there for that match. I was the first.
Oh, you were. Okay.
I was about to say.
Oh, yeah, you were. You're right. I'm sorry. See, my bad memory. My bad memory. You know, I honestly legit apologize that you died. I certainly didn't mean for that, but I mean, I mean, you gotta look at it from my perspective. I mean, again, literally, I was in the worst scenario, minus you being, well, in a way, also because you were there, because I was blocked into the corner, which wasn't your fault. It's not like you tried to, you know, impede my progress. But when you look at it, it's like, okay, I literally have nowhere physical to go. For the few seconds that the killer is now coming around the other end, I have to just wait my turn to be able to come out of the corner and towards the killer. I have 1 touch from any attack, and my game's over. You know, so it's like, I know that I'm not going to be able to get anywhere. I at least that was my assumption, and I think it was a reasonable assumption. If you don't, you know, I respect that. I mean, to me, all I can say is like, dude, the game to me was clearly over. Not just for all of us, but for myself in particular, being that I was stuck in a corner with the killer right there. That's all I can tell you.
Yeah. And from my perspective, the way I saw it was, like, we're both on pretty well final hit, final hook in the basement with the killer. This is a bad situation, but if we both make a run for it, then there is a chance he will prioritize one of us over the other, and one of us makes it out. I did not see a situation where both of us made it out in that situation. Like, I did not see that possibly happening, but I figured if he focuses on one of us and ignores the other, one of us might be able to get out of this situation.
Well, I don't think we would have. That's just, there's no way of knowing. That's just the way I look at it, and I guess we just disagree on that, which is fine. Neither of us are right or wrong. It's just how we feel. Ultimately, what did happen is that he hit you, and I don't know if he saw that I was just walking. I don't know if he turned around immediately to try and get us both down. I don't know. Could I have tried to go for this?
Plague.
Ooh.
Okay, interesting map for the plague.
Uh-oh.
Just
I'm going. Oh, that. Okay, near miss.
all right. Well, we've moved on, which is probably for the best. Let's focus on the plague.
Yeah, it's just like, I think there's also just a difference of philosophies there in terms of like the thing of like, from my perspective, I figure like even if the odds are like really against me, I'm not spending that much effort to make a run for it, even if I'll make it 5 inches and then get clocked, you know?
I mean, for me, I understand that. Just for me, like if for example something would have been different. If I'd only been on my first hook, I would have ran. If you had not yet been hooked, I would have ran. If Pyramid Head hadn't already come down and knocked me out in the basement just a few minutes prior, I would have ran. You know, it just so happened that like I was screwed. I mean, he had my number. He knew where I was. He knew I hadn't gotten away. He hooked me in the basement. He knew that you had unhooked me. He came down to get me again. He saw you. It was like I figured, okay, well my game's over. You know, this is just like there's no getting out of this. Which ironically, I just dodged the plague while running right past her. That was weird.
Yeah, I guess it's just the difference of like.
I am sorry that you. I mean, if go ahead.
One of us believes in Christmas miracles. That's all.
If part of your anger is or frustration, whatever you know, I don't want to.
I wasn't angry or frustrated. I was doing.
Yeah, I think you were frustrated, but I don't want to speak for you. You sounded frustrated, but I'm not gonna. If you weren't, then okay. I was not bad. I thought it was funny. If anything, I thought the whole thing was unbelievably absurd. For me, it was just simply a matter of basically, you know. Well, first of all, really quick, how many hooks were you on at that point?
I don't remember if I was on last hook or not.
Okay. I just want to end with this. If whatever feelings you had that have you know, I don't want to call it anger or frustration, whatever. If your reaction to what happened was because I possibly cost you to suffer in that match, I sincerely apologize. That wasn't my intent. If, however, you know, you're upset because you find it just like unbelievably ridiculous that I just allowed myself to die, that's one where I'm just gonna have to say, yeah, that's just how it is. That you know, I didn't mind dying at that point because for me, I saw no way out. I thought there was logistically no way out of the situation that's gonna see me live. Normally, you know, I'm not the kind of guy who wants to throw the team.
Yeah.
But if that is what wound up happening, and you felt that was me just not giving a shit for the rest of you, that wasn't my intention, and I apologize if that's how it came across.
Yeah, from my perspective, I was just like, it's such a great feeling that when you do pull out what seemed like an impossible victory.
Oh, sure.
And like, from my perspective, it was like just as much for you, because I know I don't give up in those kind of situations. But like, I was figuring from that point, like, I wanted to argue you into a situation of never give up, just because like.
Well, normally I wouldn't.
I was about to say, it's just like, I think for you, it's more fun as a player to never give up. So I was trying to convince you to my side on that, you know?
I mean, I have no problem at all with that philosophy. It's a perfectly good philosophy. It often pays off. I just, like, literally, there were just so many factors at play that were all going against my survival at that particular moment in that particular instance that I just thought, I'm just gonna dick around and just let myself die because this is just like it's just gonna be funnier just to be like, here, take it. And I also thought in the back of my mind that, well, at the very least maybe you'd get away too, but he went after you and then turned around and went after me. So I don't know what would have happened. I honestly don't know. I knew that I was not going to be able to run around and loop that guy. He was too good. Although it is,
I know this is sort of fence sitting, but generally, while I would agree with W's sort of like approach to the game, but I know Mike's like way more like accustomed to the game, and he could probably like calculate the chances of certain things better than I could. So that's why like, you know, I don't feel I could have said anything about that.
yeah, I mean, like, to me, it's like, in theory, I think W's attitude is perfectly fine. In the execution, no pun intended, of that exact particular set of circumstances I was in during that particular moment, I just didn't see it turning out well. You know, again, like if someone, you know, if I'm running around and I'm on 2 hooks, but, you know, there's still someone left, there's still like maybe 2 gens or whatever, I'm not just gonna be, you know, gonna be like, oh, I don't care if I die, you know, because then you're just throwing the game. That is giving up. But in that particular situation, it's like, to me, it was like, give up. I mean, like the guy's like got me, you know, cut in half, and he's like holding my head, you know, dripping blood, you know, and he's eating my brain. Like, well, of course I'm gonna give up. Yeah, that's how it was. It was like to me, it was like, yes, normally I wouldn't give up, but when I'm, in my opinion, completely fucked, it's like, I guess that's just what it comes down to. From your perspective, I was completely fucked. I thought I was. I guess there's no real way to know for sure.
Yeah, it's part of that. I think it's also part of like, I think you've had more bad experiences playing DBD as a survivor, especially since you play solo more than any of us do. Whereas,
well, maybe, I don't know.
I've had more situations, especially since I die first, I've had more situations where I'm not, like, situations where, for one thing, because I do die first so often because of the way I play, that I kind of have more of a stance of, like, I can't give up at some point because this is just always what happens, you know?
Well, I mean, maybe, yeah, I mean, but it's weird though, because at the same time, you also find it really strange that I you know, throw myself into dangerous situations to get the points for you know, my stacks, and I'm not, you know, trying to condemn you or, you know, accuse you of anything or anything like that, but it's like it's hard for me to not understand why you find it so crazy that I throw myself out there for like the point stacks. But then in a situation where things are far more against me, you think, okay, well, that situation, you should have run. You should have, you know, kept on trying or whatever. What I'm trying to say is, like, the way I play works for me, and like, I'm used to certain things happening. And, same with you, and I don't know what it's like to play from your perspective, so it's like, maybe, again, ultimately what it comes down to is, you thought that I was being reckless and careless and just, you know, foolishly throwing the game, and I can see how someone would think that, but to me, it was like, I was trapped. There was literally no way out, so why try?
I'm pulling on.
Yeah, I didn't expect her to come the way she did.
It's, what was I going to say? When I would always complain about you taking unnecessary risks, though, I was mostly, like, I don't say that anymore ever since you actually explained to me why you do it with, no, We're Gonna Live Forever.
I thought you always knew. I thought
no.
You always understood. Huh.
Nope. I didn't know about We're Gonna Live Forever until you explained to me that, like, just a day or two ago.
Oh, okay.
The other thing is, like, whenever I complain about you taking unnecessary risks, it's usually because, like, I see there being an alternative option that's a lot safer, and I'm like, oh, you didn't... What's the... Again, I don't bring it up now because I understand why you do it. But there's a lot of situations where it's like you just deliberately went up and got hit by the killer.
Oh yeah.
It in a situation where the survivor getting chased was going to escape anyways. So I was like, oh, why would you do that?
Oh, I see. But, okay, yeah. Yeah, the only reason I do that is for the points. Yeah.
Yeah, now that I understand how We're Gonna Live Forever works, now I understand why you do it. But at the time, I thought you were, like, doing the protection hit to, like, stun the killer for a little bit.
Like, why would I be throwing myself in danger, thus in lessening the strength of the overall team, when in fact the other guy was perfectly fine? Yeah, I can understand you seeing it from that perspective if you don't know why I was doing it.
Yeah. How's the generator in the saw room with Michael?
It was good until just about 2 minutes ago. She came down through the ceiling and bashed me. And were you Adam down there with me when I? Okay, yeah. We were doing pretty well on it. I think I was at like maybe 65-70% somewhere thereabouts. But then she kicked it, and we've since run from there. So I'm not sure what it's at now.
I've gone back to check on it. I've got it going up again. There are 3 generators that are all doing very, very well right now.
Oh, okay.
Pink, I went back and re-upped that one that you got chased off of just a second ago.
Thank you.
And she is now downstairs, in case anyone can't tell. She jumped down just now.
Yeah.
There's the
Are all of
victim.
Don't need to alarm anyone, but I have the pebble.
It's
Yes!
getting away from that pebble again. I don't want to be a part of that. Now this is in absolutely not in any way your fault, but I think it's funny that the pebble actually ironically was what started the chain of events in the last match. Because when you threw the pebble, I hid and
I
Pyramid
hit
had
you with the pebble pretty well.
no. I did you actually hit me with it? I don't think you hit me.
No, but like I threw it and then like you stepped on it almost as soon as it touched.
Did I really? I didn't know
Yeah.
that. See, what I thought happened, which again I want to make clear, this is not an anger thing. It was not your fault.
Move.
I thought what happened was you threw the pebble beyond where I was, and so I found a little wall to crouch behind, and Pyramid Head clearly went for it. He took the bait, but he went around where I was instead of taking the
Okay,
what
now
I thought.
get back to the other generators that are working.
Yeah,
Sorry, I'm
the ones
also
up top
doing
are
team
all
plays with
almost
Pink.
done.
It's all right. It's better that we pay attention to the game at hand anyway.
I can
I'm
still
gonna
pay
go back
attention,
and hit
guys.
the Carry Ellis. I'm gonna go back to the Carry Ellis generator.
I'm looking for it now. In fact, I think I might have just found the area.
Carry Ellis generator.
Carry always generator. They don't quite have. I want to say that they changed the detail of that room at some point somehow because there's like an extra carry always. There are 2 cut off feet down there in that room, and there should not be. Carry always cut off his foot to get away, but there's a second foot that's down there that's been dismembered, and I don't know whose foot that's supposed to be.
Split up. Or just hide in the showers. Just hide in the showers.
That's exactly what I
I'm
was
probably gonna
doing.
get hooked here.
I'm trying to get to the door, and
I'm
then I'll come
getting
back
a
and.
door 99.
Oh,
Someone
good.
go Clown. I got him. I got Clown's heal meter up real high, but I wasn't able to finish it.
If I stumble upon him, I will finish him off. In a
I
good
have
way,
not
not a bad
been-
way.
All right, she went upstairs. I'm going for Clown. If can you see who?
Yeah, I got W.
Okay.
Oh, okay.
Ac-
Someone.
Here, I'll
You have
get
him?
W, and then let's all get together and heal
Be
up.
very, very, very careful. Cause wait, she's on me. She's on me.
I'm broken, so I don't need to be healed. I've got renewal.
Okay.
Okay, there we go.
I have not been hooked yet, so if there needs to be bait, I'll be bait.
Yeah, it's only Pink and me that have been hooked. Okay, that generator finished. So.
Oh yeah, we're good for the doors.
Oh yeah. Which the doors are on the upper floors, not the lower, right?
Yes.
Always.
Okay, I've renewed.
I don't know where Plague is. Is someone running from her now?
She was by the door. She's not anymore.
I'm getting one of the doors.
Alright, I'm gonna pop this door over here and be gone. If that's what I do.
Oh shit. Oh, that was a nice puke shot actually.
Are you guys good over there?
Me? She is on me. She is on me.
Okay, that's not you.
I've got one of the doors open. If you see the closed door, then the open one should be just
Okay,
straight across
Leon's
from the-
Leon's
wait,
getting
wait,
the
wait.
door. Leon's getting the other door. I'm gonna come and try and help interrupt all of this other stuff that's going on.
He's
I
on
need to
Pink
run,
right now.
otherwise
She's
I'm
on
gonna
Pink.
get hooked again.
Yeah. The incredible thing is, Clown's the only one who's got puked on this whole game.
Really?
She didn't use
Yeah,
her
I noticed that
vomit
no one's
all
been
that much.
healing or anything. Okay, she's all the way over to the one door, which is also where I'm gonna run through right now. No problem. I'm good to go. Are you guys? She didn't even see me.
I'm on my way to it. She is behind me, I think, but just go.
No, you go ahead. Remember, I've not even been hit or hooked yet, so we're good.
Where's Clown?
I'm heading to the exit if you guys are ready.
Yeah, you're good. You're good.
I'm
Yeah,
right at
we're-
the exit.
Oh, I think we're at the other one.
Yep.
If you're by an exit, take
Yep. Yep. You're all good.
it. Okay.
Oh, okay. Let's leave then. No
Good
self
deal.
taunt.
Oh no, I never taunt. I just wanted to make sure you were clear.
Oh, darn
Yeah,
it, I forgot to
taunting's
taunt.
for the birds. I will not say well played, but I will give an exclamation point at the end of my good game.
Yeah.
I'll capitalize as well. Good game. In other words, hey, that was fun.
They
And
had to
also-
be new. They weren't vomiting all that much, and they only had one perk.
A lot of new killers lately over the last few days. I guess a lot of people probably got this game for Christmas.
Makes sense.
It's true. There we go. That was a good, nice, friendly exchange there. I wish there was more of that in this game. To be fair, I do see a lot of it. It's just outweighed by all the toxic shit. Most of which takes place in the match with all the flashlight clicks and the teabags and all that crap.
Yeah.
I have to be fair, it's been a while since I saw GG Easy. And a couple times it was deserved, actually. I try to deflect that when I lose a match, like when I play. I've been trying to branch out and play some other killers, and sometimes I get totally, destroyed, and I'll just be like, man, can't win them all. Really sucks to suck, something like that. And usually, no one's gonna give you a hard time after that. If anything, they'll usually be like, it was all right.
Yeah.
It's if anything, what is the thing about this game that bothers you guys the most? Anything, whether it be, if you can pick one thing about this game that just makes you roll your eyes and just think, okay, this is shit. Whether it's the behavior of a certain killer, the behavior of survivors, certain maps, certain gameplay mechanic. I'd like to hear from each of you, what is your least favorite aspect of this game?
For the longest time, I would have said killer camping, but the more I see it, I hate Survivor taunting in the end gate, both from a Survivor and killer perspective.
Yeah, I'm with you on that.
Yeah, same.
How about you, Clown? I know you haven't been playing as much, but have you noticed certain things that just kind of drive you up the wall?
Yeah, I don't have very much experience with the game, but killer camping, that's something that's pretty. I'd say it's a pretty popular answer.
It is.
Kills the excitement for the game and everything.
For both sides.
It does, yeah. I mean, because the killer. I mean, I've expressed this before on the forums, on the Dead by Daylight forums. It's like I literally don't understand the mindset of someone who's doing that. They're making far less points. No one can see what their kill-death ratio is, so no one knows whether they've done well after this match except for them. All they're doing is wasting their own time. They're literally not playing. They're standing there. You can just put the controller down. Yeah, so it's like, how is that even fun?
I just had a picture in my mind of a dude playing Dead by Daylight and just sitting there watching somebody on the hook, and they're just making noises in their recliner of, whoopee. I sure am having fun.
That would never happen because they seem to enjoy doing it. If they recognized how much of a time-wasting, just literal nothing action it was, then they probably would make noises like that, like, yay, what a great game Dead by Daylight is. But, they're apparently either too stupid or too committed to the idea of camping that they don't realize that it's a complete waste of their time. I mean, they're literally screwing themselves. They would, the game is set up in such a way to where the more things you do, the more active you are as survivor or killer, the more points you get. So to just down someone and stand there, you're losing out on chase, you're losing out on more points for more hits, you're losing out on more hooks, you're losing out on more destruction points, you're losing out on hunting, deviousness, you're gimping the game for everybody. For what? Yeah, just because of your pride. Go ahead.
Yeah, I was about to say, I think for a lot of them, it's that they don't view things in terms of blood points determining how good they are at the game. They look at things in terms of how many kills they get determining how good they are at the game. But of course, even then, it's like, well, for every hour that you spend camping some asshole, that's an hour of torque generators.
That's exactly, yeah, I mean, that's the argument everyone says. The popular logic, which is very difficult because we, at least this particular group, all of us right here playing, and also true of most people, it's in our nature to want to help, not only because, one less survivor is going to make the game harder, but also because, well, we just want to be good people. We want to help. We want to try. So it's hard to resist, but yeah, when someone's camping, everyone who's got 5,000 hours experience or whatever, they'll say, let them go. That's gen time. The minute that it takes that person to stay on that on that hook, that's a minute that all of you could be doing separate gens.
Yep.
And it's true. It's hard to fight that humanistic urge and just ignore them. And it's also, to me, it just feels like a really dickish thing to do, so it's really difficult, but that is what you're supposed to do. People are like, there's no counter to camping. Yeah, there is. Go away.
Yeah. There's no counter for the guy who's on the hook, but that's, of course, like you say, he should just get extra blood. That's
how I feel, yeah, because supposedly a lot of people have said that they've implemented ways in the past that have tried to reduce camping, such as making the... I think this may still actually be active, I'm not sure, because I don't camp, I wouldn't know, but apparently I think if the killer is too close to a camped survivor, they will make less points for the hook or something like that. Like their points are somehow reduced. But then the argument people have made is that, well, they don't care. If they cared about points, they wouldn't be camping people.
Yeah.
And so therefore it's redundant. So for me, it's like, okay, well, I'm okay with someone camping because it is a strategy. I don't like it. I think it's dumb, but I think it's a legitimate strategy because it is effective. There is a way to counter it. Again, you can just go do something else. However, for the person on the hook, it's misery. They've been removed of their ability to even play. They have had all of their agency taken away. They are completely defenseless. All they can do is just sit there. And if it takes like 5 minutes to get into a game and they get hooked right away and then camp, that sucks. So I think that, if you want to leave the camping, fine, but then reward the camper. Give them some compensation. I'm sorry, the camped. Give them some compensation points, like double their points at the end of the match or whatever for having had the inconvenience. And if that's even too much, then reduce how much they get as a bonus as the match goes on. Because if they get hooked right away and get killed out of the game right away after being camped, that sucks. They lose their entire match. If it happens near the end of the match, at least they've gotten a bunch of other chances and made a bunch of other points, so give them a little less. But give them something. Yeah. Pay them back.
I'm not gonna lie, the times I've been camped, I've been thinking, man, I wish Dead by Daylight had like built-in solitaire for when you're hooked.
Some people say that they open up other browsers and just like go look at Firefox or whatever, read their mail.
Yeah.
I wouldn't do that because that'd be too much of a commitment. Because I know that as soon as I do that, then some other person would come and get me, and then I'd screw the whole team by being ignorant. But yeah, I know exactly what you mean. There should be something. There shouldn't just be sit there. Just sitting there is the shitty part. They should have naked pictures of the female characters in this game flash across the screen. Oh, shit. Well, that went off right away.
To handle.
What? Say what?
That was too much for Alex to handle.
It got too hot too quick. I mean, look at these two girls right here. Seeing them nude, that's, I'd sit here and look at the game, if that were the case. Hook me, that's fine.
Absolutely.
Give me about a minute and a half, that's about all I need, sure. Why is this suddenly taking so long? This is weird. It's like we suddenly hit a magic hour to where now the matches are taking 3 times longer.
Mm-hmm.
What is going on with that fire alarm, by the way? What happens over there? What's the...
I don't know.
It goes off pretty quickly. Are you like jumping up and turning it off, or is someone else in the house turning it off?
No, it's just going off and then it just stops.
Oh, by itself. Okay, doesn't that mean that it's got like weak batteries or something?
Dude, a couple weeks ago there was a whole battery snafu with those things.
Oh.
Like, I guess what it means is I'm gonna have to hop up there and fuck with batteries at some point, but...
Yeah.
Well, the thing is, it's 2 of them that are doing it.
Oh.
I did fuck with the batteries in both of those, so I don't know.
You did something wrong, apparently. Or they're super old and sensitive or something. Either way, the culprit definitely sounds like it took action whenever you did whatever you did. The batteries are... I don't know, loose, or I don't know what. We don't have fire alarms in this house. This house was built in like 1920, so it's like there's no fucking. The house is also made of like brick, so I don't think this thing's going down. Not the interior, of course, but yeah, the outside's all solid brick. Someone could. Go ahead.
Well, there is also carbon monoxide.
Oh, true. Yeah, that's bad. You can die
That's
from
the one that
actually.
scares me.
Yeah.
Like, fires, I mean, even without an alarm, maybe I've got a fighting chance. Carbon monoxide, without an alarm for that, it's like, nope. I'm
true
gone.
to this game, the silent killers are the ones that you really have to be careful about.
Mm-hmm, mm-hmm.
Yeah, both of, I'm sure...
No, I think I'm a little more worried by the man with the chainsaw, honestly.
Well, that's bad too.
That's a valid point.
That's also, you gotta watch out for that too.
But again, if you hear a chainsaw, you got plenty of time to jump out a window, just like if you've got signs of fire, plenty of time to jump out a window, hopefully. Under the right circumstances.
Yeah, but when the chainsaw's carried by a, like, crack-ridden hillbilly that can run at about 90 miles per hour...
Yeah, you're probably screwed either way, fair enough.
Is he actually on crack? Is there any evidence to support that? I only saw the first 2 movies, so I wouldn't know.
No, well, I don't know.
I mean, he looks like he's pretty messed up. Yeah.
I don't know. Bubba, I think, is supposed to be just mentally handicapped. But
yeah.
Billy, I guess I also don't know about Billy. I guess I don't know much about Billy.
I can't remember what Billy's backstory is. I think it was like No, it can't be simple. He was just like born mutated.
I think he was.
I don't even. Is that what it was? He was.
Yeah.
I think it was like he was born mutated, and then his family kept him on the farm.
Yeah.
Like so no one would see him or whatever.
Yeah,
I think it was something like that.
Texas Chainsaw ripoff. No.
Yeah.
they're not.
Oh yeah. I mean, yeah. Totally. They. I mean, I think that they probably got away as with as much as they. I've said it before. Legally distinct. They. I think they. Oh, there we go. Probably did as much as they could to. We have Jason. We have. Chainsaw, Massacre, Bubba Leatherface, and then I don't know where they got Wraith from.
Somebody needs to make a picture that's just the hillbilly and Bubba's portraits next to each other, and the Bubba portrait is just wearing sunglasses, and it's hillbilly, the cooler hillbilly.
Which is sad because Hillbilly, he's fun to fight against, so I wish I'd see him more. I think I prefer fighting against Billy than Bubba.
Oh yeah.
It just feels like a more even match. Bubba's, I don't know. Go ahead, W.
It feels like
Either.
it takes more skill to play and face a hillbilly.
Yeah.
With Bubba, it's very formulaic. It's have a window nearby or drop a pallet, so
Yeah.
break that instead of you, and
Just
with
run
those
away and
two
hope he
options
doesn't hit
gone, that's basically all there is to Bubba.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Did you guys know? I did not until only a few weeks ago, and I keep forgetting it. If you kill, I don't remember the number. I think it's like 10. I think if you kill 10 of the same survivor, let's say 10 Dwights, as Bubba, you get an unlockable Dwight's face to wear on Bubba.
Yeah.
You knew about
I've
that?
heard
I
it.
only just heard about that.
I've heard of it because of the controversy that people don't
Because of
like him,
Claudette.
Yeah, wearing Claudette's
Yeah.
face.
Because it's
Oh, that's
racist, because
weird.
it's black. You're right, yeah. When in fact, by isolating
Very
Claudette
literal.
and making it a racial issue, yeah, it is very literal, in fact. Yeah, it's so stupid. It's like, okay, it's racist to have a serial killer who wears everyone's face regardless of race. So let's take out the black one, which isn't a racist thing to do. Okay, sure. Which, to be fair, Dead by Daylight has not done that, but there have been people who've called for it.
Yeah.
And equally thankful on the forum, I've seen people aggressively shut that shit down. They're like,
That
dude.
would be my sequel for Leatherface. He's hiding from people who are accusing him of
Of racism?
Yeah.
Legion?
Is it Legion?
Yeah.
Really?
Legion. Well, he feral frenzied, then stabbed me again. So he.
Okay.
Which should have. Right.
I don't think he's stupid though. I think he was just like there wasn't anyone near, so he was just like, fuck it. So he
Now,
shoot after me and got me.
he just downed you, which I was just in the time. He did that so fast, I didn't even have time to explain that I, the other day, faced a Legion who did basically what just happened to you, and they knew that they were doing that, and they were actually very effective. They would hit you once, deliberately try to either run down or kill their feral frenzy, and then of course they'd have a regular hit to then down you with. They didn't have to bounce back and forth. Yeah, which I gotta admit, that's a pretty unique strategy.
I'm gonna be honest. I probably shouldn't play Adam since I'm always the first one to get hooked.
I
yeah,
didn't
that's
think
a
about
bummer.
that. Yeah, you got to get the first hook, or the achieve a hook.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Shit.
I did get him onto me.
I did notice that. Yes.
got a
I'm
gem.
assuming he's gonna go ahead, W.
Remember to mend yourself if he loses you.
Yeah, thanks for the reminder. I do sometimes actually forget that.
Yeah, with him and Deathslinger is another one where it's very easy to forget because Deathslinger doesn't even seem like he should be able to do that.
I was gonna say it's weird that Deathslinger is one of the ones that I mean he hits you with a harpoon. Like what exactly are you mending? I mean, and why?
Chunk of your torso that's missing.
Yeah, but how do you mend that? Oh, well, I mean, it's a fictional game, so it's like, I mean, I guess we're getting into the silly nitty-gritty, but it's just, I guess what I'm getting at is it's weird that certain killers randomly need mending and then other ones don't. Like Legion mend, Ghostface no? Or do you mend with Ghostface too? I don't recall.
No, Ghostface, remember, he just exposes you and then instantly downs you.
Yeah, okay, yeah. Oh, God, yeah, I hate that shit. Thanks to whoever healed me, I appreciate it.
No problem, no problem.
I couldn't quite tell. I assumed that was you because of Jane, but then I forgot who had picked whom.
What the heck? Oh, Alex went down.
What was the what the heck? What did you think happened?
Oh, my generator blew up because Legion has Surge as a perk.
Jolt.
Oh, Mine didn't. Is that a ranged
Jolt,
thing?
yeah. I believe
Yeah, it's
so.
everything in a certain meter.
Yeah.
Oh,
There's a
okay.
certain
Because I was gonna
radius
say I'm
to
on a
it.
gen now too. All right, I don't see anyone near. I'll head for the save if I can get it.
I'm pretty close
Legion.
by.
I'm like within about 50 feet.
Okay. Legion was coming toward the direction of the gen that I used to be on, so I'm gonna kind of weasel around.
Okay, I see him now. We are safe for the healed. Yeah, don't go any further in that direction. Oh, do you want me to? Oh, are you broken or can I heal you?
I haven't healed someone yet, so no, I'm not broken.
Wait, sorry, he's coming. Be ready.
Oh, well,
Damn it.
all right.
No!
Well, I at least got that. I was hoping he would have picked you up and I could have gotten it.
All right. Well, bye, boys.
That sucks.
Goodbye, Alex.
That's the Alex Classic right there.
It just blows that we keep getting killers that eventually turn around to come back at the wrong times. Like, we were fine.
No
He went after...
No killer slug nowadays.
Not even so much the slugging, although that also sucks. We get killers who don't just move along and move on to another victim. We get killers who keep on going after somebody and then,
If you don't have barbecue, that's just the way to do it. That's the smart way
I
to
guess
do it.
so.
I'm not
I'm-
sure I would advise deliberately getting hit by Legion who's carrying somebody.
Well, I only did that one to hopefully buy enough time to get whoever he hooked free, or he grabbed
Well,
free, but I don't know if that'll be enough time.
Uh-oh.
When he
Mad
swung,
Grit
it
has two
didn't let me
effects.
wiggle anymore.
Yeah,
Oh.
Mad Grit has two effects. It makes it where he doesn't get cooldown for swinging while he's carrying someone, and if he successfully swings and hits someone while carrying, it temporarily stops all wiggle progress.
Oh, I was not aware of that second part. Okay.
Yeah.
Oh,
yeah,
that
so
sucks.
if Legion hits you while he's carrying someone, you actually are hurting the person.
I apologize for that, Clown. I was not aware of that. That makes it sound like a really good perk, actually.
I'm not
he's
sure.
camping the basement right now.
I was gonna say though, yeah, very situational. Sorry, what was that, Clown?
Oh, I was just letting you know he's camping this area.
I saw him. I now lost his aura.
Are we both
Okay,
trying
he's
to
coming
get
my way.
Clown out of the basement?
He seems to be. I think he's moved away from the basement because now I'm on the other side of the map and his terror radius is staying on me.
Yeah, he's online.
Yeah, yeah, he's
I'm
on
actually
me
gonna
for
take a
sure.
moment to heal you.
He's turning around to go back to you.
Yeah, it'll take a minute, but he is doubling back.
Thank you.
Yep.
God will make it just the best perk in the fucking game.
Absolutely.
I'm telling you, dude. Oh no, I'm sorry. I'm thinking we're gonna live forever. Never mind. Which ones will make it again for the 100th time? Which ones will make it?
100% healing
healing speed
speed,
after-
boost after
Ah.
unhooks.
Infinite?
For 90
No.
seconds at tier
Limited.
3.
Well, but I mean, not requiring any kind of like, do a dance first, any of that
Yeah,
kind of
no
shit.
prerequisites. Just unhook and
Pretty
heal.
good. That is pretty good.
Oh, hi. I still got a speed boost.
Hey.
Good deal.
Wait, I'm sorry. What?
Whoops. My bad. I still had a
That's
speed
alright.
boost from Will Make It.
Oh,
so,
you had a speed. Okay,
Yeah.
I gotcha. I thought you
he'll
said I
probably
had a speed
become me up
boost.
because I stabbed you, so I'm gonna take the window.
He's downstairs. We know that much so far.
He's on me right now.
Oh. Oh,
For long.
now he's on me.
Yeah,
He's
got-
doing
yeah,
his feral.
Yeah.
Watch out, Pink, watch out. Oh, I inadvertently stopped it.
Yeah,
Sweet.
good deal.
That's-
He hit me. He was going for Pink. Oh, I'm sorry. Yeah, go ahead and explain it to Clown so he knows.
So when Legion enters his Feral Frenzy, which is when he runs faster and gains the ability to just vault over vaultables like survivors do, he's got a thing where if he stabs somebody and they're not already, if they're at full health and he stabs them, then he can see the heartbeats of any survivors that are in like a fucking mile radius. So what happened there, Clown, was he went up and stabbed you, and because he stabbed you, he got to see that both Pink and Mike were on the floor above him.
Oh, okay.
And what he does is Feral Frenzy up to, I think it's the total of 4. I don't know if it can just go infinitely, or if it can, I've never seen it. Basically what Feral Frenzy does is he maintains that power, his ability to run faster and get quick hits, by going from target to target to target. And if he doesn't find a second target after starting the first or the third or whatever, once he runs out of targets, his feral frenzy meter is in a constant state of winding down, and he can only maintain it as long as he keeps finding new targets to hit while it's active.
All
Yeah.
right.
And if he hits someone who's already injured, that immediately ends it, and he gets stunned.
Yeah, which is what happened to me. He jumped out and was about to hit Pink, but he accidentally hit me instead, thus killing his frenzy.
Yep. I made a terrible decision. I hopped into a locker. He probably has Iron Maiden. He has Iron Maiden.
That's funny, because that's not...
Also,
go ahead.
he also feral frenzied Mike, so he might be able to see you that way as well.
I made him actually lose his feral frenzy, but sadly he's smart enough to use that to his advantage and now just come after me again with a regular hit. So I'll probably be going down shortly.
Roger that.
Yeah.
For only the second time, but just so you guys know what's going on. Iron Maiden is often mocked on the forum as one of the lamest perks, so I think that's funny that he's got it.
It's one of the basic Legion teachables, so I just assume since he's running everything else that Legion has, that he'd probably take that one
Probably.
as well.
He's being a basic bitch.
Yeah.
We might be going for his Ada.
Oh, that's true too. I'm giving him a little bit of a loop. He should have given up by now. Oh, he did!
Make sure you
I successfully looped a killer. Yeah, I will, thank you.
I'm gonna step up and take this.
Alright. Oh, he did not totally give up. Damn, man, leave me alone! What was that, Pink?
I was saying he only slightly gave up.
He did, yeah, I guess he was still looping around where I had already left. But he's nonetheless still really gunning for me hard. I want to see some gens going!
I've almost got one done here.
I'm about to... Okay, I just popped one.
Alright, good deal.
Okay, that was a bullshit hit, but alright. A couple extra feet there, I think, but whatever, everyone's gotta have the same hit radius, even if they have a tiny little knife. Alright, so I'm going down for my second hook, which is fine. You guys have one gen down, so just do whatever you're doing. We're... Oh, nice, okay. I'd say go for the doors, but be careful, because he's doing the smart thing and not camping me.
Yeah. I think there's a door over here that I'm gonna try to boost up all the way. Then I'll come right back for you.
Get this one, and then I'll get you, Mike.
Oh, you're right there. I didn't even realize there was a door there. Okay. Oh, watch out. He's right behind you, clown.
Yeah.
He's in Feral Frenzy, so you won't be down.
Yeah, get away and don't worry about me for now. Though I appreciate it.
Shit.
I'm gonna pop the door, you run out,
Wait,
you run out. I'll go back for Mike, because I can take a hit. Not like that, not like that.
Yeah, I'm getting close to dying. Don't go out of your way. No, I fucked up the hook. Oh, clown's got me.
Yeah.
Holy shit, good work, clown.
I had to crawl out.
Thank you.
Be very,
You had to
very
crawl
careful.
out? No
yeah,
shit.
Yeah.
That door is already done, pretty much. Just go ahead and pop it open.
I'm gonna try. He's gonna get at least one of us. Yep, that's fine. Run, clown, run like the wind. Damn. You may be able to get off the hook.
No, this is his second hook.
Oh, right.
Unfortunately.
That is sad. That's a bummer. We were really close to all of us escaping, all three of us. That was good play, everybody. He just happened to have the speed advantage, I guess. He's sure looking for me hard.
The door, I just figured you were like on the edge of dying. I wanted to make sure I got you.
I actually was. I was within like a second of dying, so you did really well on that. Had you gone for the door, he just would have caught up to you instead of me, so I think we were both screwed regardless.
Yeah.
I mean, I was close to getting the door done, so had you not unhooked me, you may have gotten the door open, but had he come after us the way he did, I don't think either of us would have been able to make it out. But I did lose him. So unless he continues to come out here looking for me, I'll at least deny him a kill.
Yeah. Maybe
I'll take away.
You never know.
Yeah, it's possible.
Come back too.
What?
If you can crawl to the other door and make it out that way, time's not on your side, but you never know.
No, that's true.
I said, oh god, what did I come back to?
You came back to actually a pretty well-balanced game. I looped the killer for a good minute. We came extremely close to all three of us surviving. This is the hill I've chosen to die on.
There's Legion out on the left there.
Oh, I missed him. That's hilarious. I'm just gonna stay here then. Fuck it. I don't want him to find me, but I mean, part of me wants to still look for the hatch.
Right.
But it's probably by the killer shack, and it's all the way across the map.
Go check at least at the building there.
Yeah, why not? What do I have to lose?
Yeah.
I made my
leisurely crawl.
I made my stupid joke. There's no other reason to stay up here, I guess.
Wait, the door.
Now
is that the door on the left up there?
No, sadly, that's
no,
an
no.
ornament.
Yeah.
Yeah, I've made that same mistake myself just today, in fact. I hear the
There's
heartbeat.
no way the hatch would be on an upper floor.
No, I'm just gonna go up there because I hear the heartbeat and I want to get away from Legion altogether. I don't want him to hook me.
Okay.
Yeah, at this point I think it's so close that I won't be able to get far enough to find the hatch, even if it was within, I mean, it'd have to be real close. I just want to hide somewhere just so he's like, what happened to that guy?
Well, I know the only solution to this. I'm gonna have to take Deerstalker next match.
Yeah.
Hiding the bones.
Yeah, very appropriate. You never got me. You never got me. Alright, that was actually pretty fun. I still look like I've got a... Oh, I died because of the timer. I was gonna say, I still have a little blood left. I forgot I could have died of blood loss, too. I forgot about that.
Yeah.
Alright. That was a GGWP for me.
Yeah, absolutely.
He was good, but not overwhelmingly like super cheap or whatever. I mean, he didn't totally camp, but he knew when to proxy. He was a good killer.
Yeah.
Let's see, what are his perks?
All three of the Legion perks and Jolt.
Yeah, weird. He wasn't going for Adept. Yeah, all Legion perks and Jolt. Huh. Well, he used the character well. Good add-ons. Bonus points, so he probably felt comfortable using the character. Definitely didn't seem like a new Legion killer.
Nope.
Interesting. See, I don't mind playing against Legion. Well, I generally don't mind playing against Legion anyway. A lot of people hate him. There are people who hate him because they think that he's like super cheap and annoying, like the way I feel about old Wraith and Ghostface. And then, strangely enough, the majority of people who hate him because they think that he's terrible and awful and weak and lame. And I've just never seen that. I've never gotten the concept that Legion is an overly bad killer.
Honestly, I think it would be like I would lean more toward it being weaker than some of the other killers, just because like it usually takes an extra hit to like down people.
I think that's probably
Legion
what it is.
Not
yeah,
great, and he's even worse in the current state of the game with moon totems that have been added. So
that's true. That's
everybody's
true.
healing every other second, and I actually got to call it quits here for the day. So I'm gonna leave party. But on a whole, before the boon totem thing, I would say Legion was pretty solidly in B tier. You know, not super overpowered, not guaranteed kills in every match, despite you being happy because you're playing the game. But a fair
Maybe
enough
not great,
killer,
but solid.
Yeah. Not a great killer, but still very solid in his own right. And if the survivors play incorrectly, then you can definitely steamroll through them.
Yeah.
But yeah, far from a great killer, unfortunately.
This new strategy I've only just now been seeing also, where I can't believe I've gone this whole time without ever seeing it until just now, just like last week for the first time, where again he deliberately ends his Feral Fury quickly on the same killer, on the same survivor, so that he can then rapidly go after them for just a regular hit and down them. I never even thought about that before, and I never saw anyone do it before, and it seems to be relatively effective. His slowdown from losing the Feral Frenzy doesn't seem to lose him enough ground to stop him from catching up to the survivor he just stabbed.
It's not too terribly long. I haven't timed it myself. I don't
Probably
know
about
if
like
it's
5 seconds.
too much longer than the typical cooldown on an actual hit.
Yeah, last night I was saying like pretty well the same thing about Deathslinger's reload. When I play Deathslinger now, if I miss a shot, I will just reload because like I don't actually lose that much ground.
No, not at all.
It doesn't ever seem like that. Like, whenever I've played against Deathslinger, it seems like I can't, well, I'm sure it's happened, I've never noticed and consciously been aware of a time when a Deathslinger came after me, missed a shot, and then failed to be, like, still right behind me with another shot ready.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And especially, like, with Deathslinger, it's a bit different because during his reload, he can still look up, whereas when Legion gets stunned by his Feral Frenzy...
Oh, yeah, he's looking right down to the ground, yeah.
Same with Nurse, same with Leatherface. All three of those characters, when their thing fails, they look down. But
Deathslinger, but Deathslinger does he have like freedom of movement? You can literally look everywhere. Or just, oh, okay, interesting. Is that like? Go ahead.
I often find as Deathslinger that you wind up not losing ground because there are a lot of cases where, especially if they're really strong loopers, they don't bother to try and gain progress on you. Instead, they try and circle around the prop they were already moving on. So, like, you lose no progress because they didn't even move.
They didn't even go, yeah.
Yep.
How far? Surely, I'm sure his harpoon has limited range. Do you know how far? Like, has anyone ever like seen how far they can shoot that thing?
It's definitely got a limited range because there are some shots that it was like, that's way too fucking far. At the same time, it's definitely got a massive range because you remember that time I pooned Pink on Haddonfield from another floor.
Yeah, that was insane.
Yeah, I remember that.
I remember being very startled by that. It was like, I didn't even know he could both shoot upwards and hit from that far away. Yeah, that was scary.
Yep, he's got a very forgiving range, but it's not completely absurd.
Like, Go ahead.
I'm going to wager. It's difficult to say for height because height adds a whole other thing to it. Then it's 3 dimensions.
Yeah.
But I will say there has definitely been a point where we were on like McMillan, right?
Okay.
And you know that McMillan map that's kind of shaped like an hourglass, right? That we were on just a little bit ago. That's super long.
Yeah, definitely. I can't remember the name, but I know exactly which one. The one that's got like the railroad house thingy at the one end.
Okay, well imagine that we're me and the survivor I was aiming at were in the same square, and basically I was at the railroad house, and the other guy was at the like wall of the square that railroad house is in, right?
Yeah. Okay. Sure.
I shot for him, and it did not make it. I would have nailed him.
Really?
I would have nailed him if it had infinite range, but I didn't there.
So it stopped short, or did it did it fall to the ground, or did it just kind of like snap and like disappear? Like, okay, it's done.
I don't remember exactly. I think it would have just disappeared because they wouldn't have had, like, because part of his reload is him pulling the thing back in.
Oh right, yeah.
But I'm not for certain. I don't think they really would bother with it. I think it just shoots off infinitely, and the chain just kind of dissipates. You know?
I wonder if they say in his bio anywhere. I mean, for a ranged weapon that is nonetheless connected to him, you'd think that it would actually specify he can only shoot X far.
I will actually check that
You
right
would, but
now.
I don't know if there are even add-ons you can get to like extend its range unusually.
Oh, I wonder. That'd be
Nothing
cool.
about
I don't
the
know
range.
why not.
I think the reeling and reload times get changed, but nothing in the range.
Yeah.
I guess maybe at a certain range, it's just like, once you're beyond like 10, 15 feet, I think it's probably too hard to really gauge that the survivor's going to still be straight in front of you anyway. So they probably figure, what's the point of adding so much more range?
Yeah. Comparatively, like Clown, I want to say Clown and Huntress.
Clown, oh my God, yeah, they can. I mean, I was telling you the other day that I got, or was that you or Pink, where I was talking about getting a hatchet in the face from a Huntress that was like somewhere else in the map?
Yeah.
Yeah, and Clown. I've seen
him
him whip his bottles like way up, like into the, like throw a baseball up into the sky.
Yeah. I think I've definitely mentioned to you. You were playing, but you didn't get to see it. That game where we were versus. Clown
You said that he got the. Oh, was that the one where he got the switch, the door switch?
Yeah.
Yeah.
In the center of the swamp, he was able to perfectly nail the door switch.
Holy shit! I didn't know he was that far away.
Yeah, it was pretty nuts.
That's actually. I wonder how you anticipate a shot like that. That's one of the problems I have with Clown is that I guess just practice. I can't anticipate my shots that well with him. Pink still there? Pink, you with us?
Yeah, actually, it's still.
Okay. Because I know you said you had to call it, but then you were still chatting, so I don't
Yeah,
know if you need
I
to let you
enjoyed
go.
the
Or...
perk in ability talk, and I didn't want to leave.
Ah, okay.
And I
Yeah, I
can't
don't wanna
find
push you
anywhere
away.
for the range on Deathslinger's Redeemer, so that will remain a mystery.
Changes
I-
every match.
I could have sworn that did they not say what Huntress's range is with her hatchets? I guess I'm probably wrong.
I
but
don't think
thought that at
Huntress
least-
has a range, because it just goes until it hits the
Yeah.
floor.
I mean,
or
again,
wall.
because she can throw super fucking far. So
Mhm.
yeah, I don't know.
I think with Huntress and Clown, it isn't so much a range as it is an arc.
Yeah.
Is what we need to talk about, you know?
Clown, I have found it difficult. A couple of times when I played Clown, it was tough because I was in indoors maps, and you can't really arc that well because then you just hit the ceiling.
Yeah. I had that exact same problem the first time I played Clown on the game.
Yeah.
Because you can't do the long shots, but like with Clown, you can still just do the short range shots of like, oh, we're coming up on a window, nail the window.
Right.